Great awakening, light lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken to the fact that change is inevitable. It is best not to resist change, because change is all that you can be. It's all that can happen. It's all that you can do. See, you are energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. And that basically means that everything is constantly changing. How it's changing and what it's changing for is the question. Are you changing for the good, or are you changing for the worst? The worst. Are you being better? Are you know what I'm saying, getting worse? It's up to you to peep that. It's up to you to peep that and see what's actually going on with your energies, your astrological energies, which are corresponding with your biological energies, and emitting or expressing specific genes for you to experience as situations. It's up to you to find that out. I mean, people get online, they teach, but it doesn't mean anything if the knowledge isn't applied. If the knowledge isn't applied, then it's dead. You see, the sacred text says faith without works is dead. And faith is nothing more than scientific evidence, because in that same sacred text, it reads, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. The evidence, meaning scientific findings, meaning through scientific exploration, I have seen this evidence. I came up with a hypothesis, and now through the scientific exploration of me delving into facts, delving into everything that I can do, my research, I have found this to be a theory. And see, once you begin to constantly analyze and constantly research a theory and constantly gain more and more facts, and you begin to do scientific experiments, your faith, scientific experiments, meaning putting your faith to work, putting that knowledge into applicability, putting that knowledge into application, then you end up with a scientific statement or a theorem, a complete, full analyzation of something that constantly happens over and over and over again that cannot be disproven, no matter what, because of all of the scientific experimentation, all of the research, all of the explorations being done, all of the experiments that had to keep the theory focused upon to see if it was a theorem or not. You know what I'm saying? To see if it was complete. You know what I'm saying? People got to go through things. People got to go through things. We out here teaching, but people got to go through things to actually see a reason to even apply that information, and then see it as complete truth. For people to even see it as, when you hear certain teachings, when you hear certain things, you should try it. You know what I'm saying? You should at least try it, because you never know what might, you know what I'm saying? If you going through something and somebody come to you and they telling you a possibility, a possible way to help your situation, maybe you should take that information and you should try it. Maybe you should take that information and you should just try just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See what happened. Try for about 30 to 90 days. Get all this information from carbonation and all of the 5 sciences and Gaggett, that brother Gaggett 5 is teaching, and try just for 30 to 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Get out ground. You know what I'm saying? Study the tropics. Study how we supposed to be living. Study your demons, your angels. Break down your astrological energy. Get out, do yoga. Do something that's been, you know what I'm saying? You can sip you a little bit of wine while you're studying. You can sip you a little bit of wine while you're studying. You want to. But just know yourself. Study yourself. Study yourself. Find out who you actually are. Because who you think you are will constantly change. Who you think you are is your ego. But are you in your false ego, or are you in your natural ego? Are you aligning your ego that you have now with your super ego? Or are you aligning it with your Babylon ego, your lower self? See, it don't matter where you go. Wherever you go, there you are. But you got to stop distracting yourself. You got to stop resisting change. Resisting your own change. Everything that happening in this realm, you set up for you to be the best version of yourself so that you can be supreme being in the end of this movie. So that you can be the supreme being at the end of this life cycle. It's all up to you. Can't nobody else do it for you. Because ain't nobody else. This reality is quantum. This reality is correspondent. It's correspondent to your consciousness. Without your consciousness, nothing exists. It's all up to you, fam. It's all up to you, reflection. It's all up to you, God, true divinity, true source of reality is all up to you. It's all up to I. From this day forward, only speak I. Only speak from this day forward. Know that you is an illusion. Just know it. Just know that you is an illusion, that you being separate from another person is an illusion. Know this day forward that everything that you think affects what you see. Everything that you think affects how you feel. Everything that you think affects what you do. And in turn, affecting what happens to you, what energy comes back around to you for you to experience. That is how life works. That's how everything works. Stop distracting yourself. Stop resisting. Stop saying you want certain things and not doing what you're supposed to be doing to actually manifest it, to actually get it, or to align with that quantum reality, to align with that parallel universe, to align with that possibility. And then bring it into a probability and concretely focus it into existence. So you got to have focus. You got to have focus and determination. You got to build skills. You have to build mental skills. You can have physical skills all you want, but if you don't have mental skills, you can have a whole bunch of physical skills. You can have plenty of physical skill. Plenty of physical skill. But if you don't have mental skill, then then you're not going to be using your physical skill for the right things. If you don't know yourself, if you don't know the different parts of yourself through the illusion that you are projecting, and you don't utilize your mental skills to direct your physical skills to build something that's better for your mental self, for your metaphysical self, then what's the point? Faith without works is dead. Knowledge without application is ignorance. You can have all the knowledge. It's the same thing with the physical stuff. You can have a whole bunch of physical abilities, but if you ain't got no mental skills, your physical abilities don't mean shit. It's the same way with your knowledge. You can have a whole bunch of knowledge and talk that shit, but if you ain't walking that shit, then it don't mean shit. So stop resisting. Men talking about here, they want to do better, they want to build tribes, they want to get people together, they want to do all that. Well, you got to focus on that. And you got to put that out into the universe too. You got to put that out into your reality. Everything is you. So you got to constantly talk about that. You got to constantly focus on that. You got to put that out into the Ethernet. Because the Ethernet, the internet is the symbolic representation of the Ethernet, which is your whole subconscious mind, which is the quantum reality that you are, the quantum being that you are. So in order for you to actually get some stuff done, what you're going to have to do, man, you're going to have to actually focus on what you really want Write it down, whatever you got to do. Think about every single thing that you really need to better yourself. And then in every single way, in every single part of whatever gifts you got, use your mental skills and your physical skills to push that out to the masses, to push that out to the collective consciousness. No matter what you do, keep the knowledge, bruh. Keep the knowledge. And do that every single day as much as you can, every single day. If you say you want to lose weight, get up off your ass. Nigga, get up early in the motherfucking rising. Get up early in the rising. You know, get your day started. Start exercising. You talking about you want to lose some weight? Eat right. Eat foods, look up foods that burn fat. Look up foods that burn fat. Look up physical exercises that help you tighten up your skin and your muscles and stuff. I mean, if you want to do that, if you want to be more flexible, dude, look up yoga. Anything that you want to do, put your mind to that. Anything that you want to do, put your mind to that. Constantly put your mind to it. Okay. You might be a caterpillar, you might be in your cocoon, and you know what I'm saying, but you becoming a butterfly, man. You can't let people, don't let anything in this illusion, man. It's the law of polarity. As soon as you start doing something, you're gonna have confrontation. As soon as you start thinking of something good for yourself, it's gonna be a whole bunch of bad shit around you telling you to do that instead. But what you gotta do is you gotta stay 10 toes down on the ground, like grounded, like for real, and connected to the earth, and connect your mind and ground your mind to your higher consciousness. And you gotta hold that. You gotta have endurance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold it. You gotta be real with yourself. You got to be completely real with yourself, like questioning yourself, like, dang, do I really want to do this? I got plans. I have a vision. I'm not really planning every single moment, but in every moment, you got to be thinking about something. You got to be thinking, what do I want for myself? What do I need for myself? What am I supposed to be doing with myself right now? Am I really on a route, on a path to be the best version of myself? Or am I just bullshitting? Or am I still just falling for the traps of my lower self when I can see my higher self? It's all up to you, fam. It's all up to you. Stop distracting yourself with bullshit, just scrolling on your timeline, looking for shit. I mean, you're not even really looking for anything. You just on there looking. You just watching random shit like that's not really benefiting your life. Most of it is not. So you might as well use your social media for something great. Might as well use your social media and build and put that vibration out there and build what you want to build. Build what you want to see on your timeline. People make statuses on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and, posting stuff talking about how they hate what they see on their page. That's why they don't be online. Well, make what you want to see and put it online. We are creators. We are the manifestors of this plane. We are the manifestors of reality. We are the manifestors of what we see. This is the truth of reality. This is the truth of self. Stop distracting yourself and stop resisting. You say you want change, but you're resisting change and you fearing it because you so complacent. And so, what is it called? Pacified. You're so pacified by the stuff you always been doing. So your subconscious mind is already programmed to stuff that you already been doing. That's why you feel so much resistance when you get a new idea to do the right thing. But it's not about the resistance. It's about the right thing. Always do the right thing. I am Jamashak, and I'm here to live out and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. And I say today that we're going to get out of our boxes, we're going to get out of our shells, our cocoons, and we're going to become butterflies because everyone is me. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what you're supposed to say. Reflection. I know this is going to happen because I'm doing it. I know this is going to be the way because I'm doing it. I'm making it that way. I'm making the way. I'm treading this path. I'm making this happen. It is my duty. It is my purpose because I said it's my purpose and I want it to be my purpose. Because out of all the scientific evidence I've ever seen, I'm the one that can apply this information, and I'm the one that's done these scientific experiments to see what the theorem is and what the scientific statement is, what the conclusion is. At the end of this life cycle, I will be the best version of myself. I love myself, family. Peace to the gods. Share the video.